Good day. Welcome. This is your Daily Med with Lady V. Today we want to look at Revelation chapter 21, verse 1 through 8. And we will look at the eternal state. Revelation chapter 21, verse 1 through 8. John says, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them and be their God. And God will wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. And he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. Write, for these words are true and faithful. And he said unto me, It is done. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his God, and he will be my son. But the fearful and unbelieving, and the abominable, and murderers, and warmongers, and sorcerers, and idolaters, and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. So here John is trying to explain to us what the final state will be like. The new heaven and the new earth John saw, as in Revelation 21 and 1, and the new Jerusalem prepared as a bride beautifully dressed for her husband. God will now dwell with his people forever and will banish all sinners, all sin, and the terrible results of sin, such as illness and death. The present heavens and earth, incurably tainted by sin, will have been destroyed by now. The new heaven and earth is the place Christ is now preparing for the believers. St. John 14, 1 through 4. Verse 2 tells us in our text today, the new Jerusalem, the capital of the universe, moved to planet earth from planet heaven to be among men and women forever. That's why it is referred to as the eternal state. Let us see some of the names that this is called. The name of the city of God. One, it is called the Holy City. It is called New Jerusalem. It is called the tabernacle of God. It is called the bride, the Lamb's wife in our text in Revelation 21 and 2. It is called Holy Jerusalem, Revelation 21 and 10. It is called the heavenly Jerusalem in Hebrew chapter 12. And in St. John 14 and verse 2, it is called the Father's house. So when we look, it is called holy because there shall never, the scripture says, enter into it anything that defileth, anything that worketh abomination or maketh a lie. Revelation 21:27. Number 2, it is called new because it's eternal freshness and newness, not new in existence. It is as whole as heaven that was promised to the earlier saints on earth. Hebrew 11:10 through 16, Psalm 93 verse 2, and Psalm 103 verse 19. It is called the bride, the Lamb's wife, because it will be the eternal home of the redeemed for all ages. The Holy Jerusalem, Revelation 21:10, the heavenly Jerusalem, because it is the Jerusalem in heaven, not the one on earth. It is called the Father's house because it is the abode of God and his heavenly family. It will come down from heaven to be the capital of God in or on the new earth. The city will be adorned with jewels like a bride adorned for her husband. Verse 19 of our text. God and his capital city will be among men forever. And this will be the eternal state. It will be there forever and ever. And so John tries to show to us in Revelation chapter 21 verse 1 through 8 what this eternal state would be like. God bless you. Thank you again for watching. Please like, please subscribe, please share, and don't forget to visit my YouTube channel, Daily Med with Lady V.